Hey guys, I'm back with another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get the most perfect lace color closure. And I'm going to be trying a new styling tool that I've never used before, so stay tuned. So this video is sponsored by Yulier Hair. This is the first time that I've been working with them. They had such cute packaging. It was like a shopping bag, and then you pulled out the hair and you had your bundles and your closure. So looking at the closure is pretty standard. You know, it's a middle part, body wave, real cute. The construction of the closure was pretty solid as well. Didn't have any red flags or anything like that. And then moving on to the bundles, I got 4 bundles of body wave with my longest length being 26 inches because you know I like to keep it long. And the bundles were also standard. For the most part, they were pretty thick. I think there could have been a little bit more hair on the bundles in terms of the length of each bundle, but overall, I was still able to make a full wig with 4 bundles and a closure. So boom, my wig is made and we're going to start brushing out the hair. I already have a video on how to make a full wig, so I will link that down below if you want to know how I make my full wigs. So next you want to flip the wig over so that you can expose the lace on the lace closure from the underside. So as you can see here, all I did was pick up the wig unit, flip it over, and then I'm pinning it down into my wig head block. And this is just to hold it in place while we work with the lace closure. So here is the lace, just bare. I usually would bleach the knots on the closure, but I just wanted to show you guys something that's so much faster and just as effective. So I'm just taking some plastic from the leftover bundles and the casing and putting it under because we don't want to ruin my wig head block. I paid a lot of money for this damn thing. So just use something like a trash bag to conceal whatever you're spraying it on. Now we're taking Sally Hansen leg spray. So this is usually like a leg spray that you use to cover up any imperfections, and this is the deep glow, but it works to use as a lace color texture. So as you can see, I'm pointing to where we want to spray this into, even though I'm going to spray it all over the closure. So from a distance, you just want to begin to spray. Now me, I should have been a little bit more careful and maybe just like cupped my hand around just the closure so that it didn't get onto like the wig and the hair, and you don't want to be this close. I was entirely too close, and you're going to see that once we're done, but we're just spraying this all over the lace closure area. So you want to let this sit for 10 minutes or until it's dry to the touch, whichever one comes first, and you can place your lace closure or your wig unit by a fan or an AC to speed up with the time for it to dry. So next is going to be to conceal this all in place so that your color doesn't move. So I'm using my Got to Be Glue Free Spray, which is such a holy grail product, and we're just going to be spraying that on there as well. So once again, now you can see I'm a little bit further back because you don't want to be so up close, and I'm kind of overdoing it, but this works as a sealant to just seal in the color. That way it doesn't move, it doesn't rub off, it doesn't get on anything. And as you can see when we're done, you can see the lace closure color is a lot more like a scalp color, and we didn't even have to bleach the knots or do anything to it that involves a lot. Sometimes when you bleach the knots, you over process and you got to go back in, and then it gets on your hair, and now your hair is blonde, and it was just getting kind of annoying. So this is just a quicker version to do so. So moving on to styling, I picked up this Bedhead Wave Artist Waver from Walmart. It was only $20 at Walmart, and I just wanted to try it. I've never had a waver before, and it seems like a really cool tool to use on your hair. So it just has an open and close switch, which you definitely want to make sure you have it open, and then when you put it on your hair, lock it in, because it helps with, number one, your hand not hurting, and 2, just making sure the waves really do come on right. So then I turned it on and I turned it to the highest setting, and it got really hot really fast, and so we're going to try and go ahead and wave up this hair. So back here's our body wave hair with absolutely no type of styling, just fresh wash, you know. And as you can see, Yulier hair, it's swinging, you know, like look at it, it's moving. And of course I didn't do anything to it yet, but for me to wash it and it still has like that fresh, smooth like feel to it, that was like really something that I was kind of surprised about. So we're just going to section off the hair as you would any single time you style your hair, because you just want to make sure that you're working in smaller sections at a time. Now with the waver, because it is a bigger barrel iron, you do have the freedom to work with bigger sections. So I went up maybe about 2 or 3 sections, and then that's when I began to wave the hair. So I first started off by just holding it for not that long of a time, and I didn't really get the definition that I wanted. So I was kind of struggling at first because this is my first time ever using this, but it kind of sucks the hair in, and you just want to hold it for, I would say, like 10 to 20 seconds. Definitely make sure that you test it out. And as you can see, look at that wave. It is so defined. Like, are we at the beach, in the ocean, or what? So I sped up the rest of it. So this was me holding it in between for maybe 10 to 20 seconds in between, and I sped it up, and as you can see, the wave looks really nice. Like, I have always tried to see, how can I get this texture? How can I get my hair to look like this? And the waver did just the trick. So when I was done, this is just what it looks like before I styled it any further. I do want to add that the waver does give the hair volume. Now, Yulia hair did take really well to this heat tool. This is a really hot heat tool. Like, this was low-key hotter than a flat iron. So it definitely does take well to heat. And I actually did forget to use heat protectant, but it still ended up looking really cute. So I'm just using the wide tooth comb to kind of separate some of those crinkles just a little bit so that it doesn't look too folded, if you know what I mean, and give it a little bit more of an effortless wave. So this is like the beach wave style that people will be talking about. I think it's really cute. I always wanted to do this. I didn't think it would look right on me, but in the end, you're going to see it's really cute. So I definitely use my fingers to just finger comb it a little bit, give it a little bit more volume. And then at the top of the wig, sometimes I do like to just gel down the hair at the part just to give you that flat look at the top. So that's what I'm definitely doing here. And now you can see that that lace color closure is very nice. Now this is without bleaching or anything, and you do want to just make sure that you don't overdo it, because I did get the color on some parts of the lace, but I did go in and fix that. So here is the final look of the wig. It is so popping. So of course we got to try on the wig so we could look cute, right? So you just flip the wig over. I didn't put an elastic band on this unit, so it's not going to lay as flat as I know it can, so it might look a bit noticeable at first, but I did go in and add a elastic band once I was done with the video and done with the wig. But look at that color. That's without bleach. That's without anything. Like, okay, like, am I not popping or not? So yeah, I took off the lace closure in this clip, and then I'm just styling and moving the wig around. Once again, no elastic band, so it's kind of just a little bit lifted, but nothing that nobody can notice unless you all up in my business. But yeah, I'm just feeling cute now. I'm feeling pretty. I'm feeling popping. I really like this hairstyle. This was my first time using a waver ever, and you know, I could have been a little bit better. It was my first time, but I think it looks cute. If you want some like effortless waves, I will say it did take me a long time. I watched a whole Netflix movie for like an hour until I was done, but I'm pretty sure I'll get faster the better I go on. And then from the back, this is what the waves look like. As you can see, a lot of volume, and it's real fluffy, real movable. Like, I really enjoy Yulia hair, and I definitely think you guys should check it out. So that is it for this video. This is another Wigs by Queen Chama. Definitely check out my Instagram page if you want to know more updates on the wigs that I'm making and wigs that I'm selling. This wig is not for sale. This was for a client, but definitely check out Yulia hair in the description box down below. And don't forget to follow me on the rest of my social media networks so you can keep up with me and this popping hair. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.